So very excited to announce that we've now got a new version of Smart Actions 2.37. Handful of features in there, as you'd expect, but a couple of really important ones that lots of our clients now want. First one being Smart Action to terminate the active session. So if we're typically doing a deployment to production or another environment, we want to disconnect those users and also prevent those users from logging in while we're doing the deployment. Possibly enable a couple of the users to log in to validate the build at the end, but not all users, and then open it back up for all users. So really simple to configure these new smart actions. So we've got terminate sessions and then allow sessions. So let's take a look in our Open Pages system over here. First of all, so we've got our user logged on here, our administrator, and then we've got the ORM user logged on into this session. So the first smart action to terminate the users, terminate sessions, will be the command terminate sessions, again using our standard smart action engine. We just execute that and then that will log this user session out. So smart actions, let's go find our terminate sessions, which is here. And then we'll click on the start job. So job is executed. Again, we can look at the logs and see what it's logged out, but let me just try and do something now as this user over here. So I'll just click on the tabs and it should go back and log out. So there you can see the user has now been logged out. So again, I can log back in as that user. Nothing stopping me right now. Perfectly okay to log back in. What we'd normally want to do though is prevent users logging back in. So we have another smart action to disable the login. So let's take a look at the configuration for this one. So the command is allow sessions, and then the parameter is no. So we're not allowing any sessions. And then the second parameter is any exceptions to that. So in this case, we still want ORM manager to be able to log in. So let's now run the disable user logins first of all. Close those down. So smart action and disable user logins, this one here, and start. So that will just allow ORM manager plus any administrators can also log back in. So that's set the login, and now we'll rerun the terminate to log that ORM user back out. So terminate start. So that will have run. So now if we try and do something as that user, you'll see it's disconnected the session again. So the system wakes up. Here we go. So back to the login screen, but this time if I try and log in as ORM again, and try and log in, then it will tell us the usual password is invalid. So you can't log in, but we can log in as ORM manager because that was in our list of exceptions. So ORM manager quite happily logged in. And then once we've finished with all of that, so we've done our deployment and we want to let all users log back in, then we can run the same smart action again. So if we look at the enable user logins, so it's allow sessions, and this time with no parameters, so by default it's allow sessions yes. So let's just rerun that and let's get ORM logged back in. So enable user logins, start the job. Okay, now let's try and log back in as ORM. And ORM quite happily logging in and using the system. So I'll just close that session down. So really powerful new smart actions. Like I said, this is going to be very popular with anybody involved in deployments because we literally can't stop people logging in any sensible way right now. So terminating the sessions and then allowing which sessions or which users are allowed to log back out and log back in. A few new things as well, so we can also now run smart action commands in an Excel spreadsheet. So really useful way of just making bulk operations happen. And then a few other ones around Watson as well, and also one around the framework. So if you're interested in any of those, let us know. If you've not got the smart action engine yet and you're looking to maybe buy it just to get the session management, so disconnecting users and allowing sessions or disallowing sessions, then that's £5,000 GBP for those 2 smart actions. Any other clients would just be a bolt-on additional couple of smart actions. Hope that was of interest. Like I said, if you've got any further questions, then contact me, Ian Sankey at Crystal Computing, and details are on the website too.